We love old cars.
But they can leave a lot to be desired in terms of modern convenience.
So today we're gonna find out if these modern products can bring your old car into the here and now, baby.
There is literally nothing more dangerous than the harsh sunlight smacking you right in the face when you drive.
Sometimes the size of your visors in older cars just can't cut it.
Yeah, people must have had smaller eyes back then, but we might have a fix for that.
All right, James, this is a sun visor extender with PC sunshade lens.
Oh, this must be what that is.
This thing's $22. It looks like it straps to your shade, and then you slide the thing down there. Immediately, this thing's already scratched to shit, James.
Yeah. Here's the thing. I think this thing is gonna work, but it's stupid still.
Visors already like work,
But not in old cars, Nolan.
Oh, that's right.
Let's see if anyone has anything to say about it. I love this glare guard. It was easy and quick to install. Stays put with tight straps. The way this is fake.
Let's go to some 1 stars. Yeah, the sunshade isn't as easy to install as anticipated, and its effectiveness isn't as good. The magnetic attachment sometimes feels obstructive to the view. This product is held together by magnets as you drive. It will fall and possibly cause a crash. This product is something I would not buy again. I'm not even using the one I bought. Totally useless, at least for rising and setting sun situations, which I would assume is the point of this product.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I'm gonna trust the 1 stars on this, but
dude,
let's
always
test
trust
it.
the 1 stars. All right, we are currently in a 1986 Ford Thunderbird, about as boomer as it gets. Let's install this sunshade and see if it does what it says it's supposed to do. Pull it like this.
Oh yeah, you could do that.
Extender. Yeah.
Oh, almost. There you go.
Install is a breeze. We did lose the functionality of our mirror.
Yeah, that's too bad.
So, all right, we're down.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, it technically works. Why magnetic?
Yeah, because it's easy and you don't have to like make any sort of like mechanism.
Yeah.
I mean, it falls right off, and then now you're distracted trying to put it.
It might cause a crash.
You're gonna cause a crash.
Like they said in the reviews.
It will fall and possibly cause a crash.
I mean, this is kind of an embarrassing product that I think is stupid. Fix for a problem that really doesn't exist.
Yeah, just get sunglasses.
Just get some sunglasses, or like the sunshade works. Save your money.
Whoa, that is easy.
Well, I did it. I finally made that app that WD-40 brand asked us to make.
They asked for an ad, not an app.
Why would they ask for an ad?
Why would they want an app?
Because everything cool has an app.
Trust me, nothing's easier than the WD-40 Specialist Degreaser and Cleaner Easy Pods. All you gotta do is drop 1 pod into water, dissolve it with a shake or stir, and now you're ready to degrease and clean.
Cool trick, but watch this. 1 tap, pod deployed. 2 taps, dissolved. 3 taps, you can kiss that, come on.
You know, if you use the real thing, you can quickly and easily clean up around the garage, soak greasy parts to remove buildup and grime, or even degrease your engine. And when something's extra greasy, drop in 2 pods for even more degreasing power.
Activate spray. Spray now.
Wow, it's voice activated now?
Yeah, you know what? It worked last night.
It shouldn't be that complicated to degrease. Let's just make a simple ad and show them how easy it is to use.
Fine.
When you've got a tough job around the garage, just drop the pod. Get yourself some WD-40 Specialist Degreaser and Cleaner Easy Pods right now by clicking the link below, or find it at Amazon, Walmart, and Lowe's nationwide. Sorry about your app.
It's fine. Honestly, it was working really well last night. Oh!
Old cars with intact original interiors are extremely rare, sought after, and awesome.
But what if you want to preserve the dusty integrity of your old prehistoric whip and also be able to listen to whatever you want?
Whatever you want, like a podcast, like the Pass Gas podcast, the #2 automotive podcast in the world, or our other podcast, the Big 3, the now #1 automotive podcast in the world.
All right, we got 2 products here, James. The first one that you're holding here is it's a Bluetooth transmitter. You know, you connect your phone to it and then it transmits a radio signal to your radio. I mean, a lot of you guys watching this probably have something like this in your very car right now. Probably works just fine.
Works just fine.
Mine, James, though.
Whoa!
Look at this.
That thing's cool. I like this.
Retro style radio with like Bluetooth functionality.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like that.
This thing is only $30.
$30?
Dude, that's
Dude,
great.
for $12 more, you can get that. Dude, this is a great little, this looks good, dude. $30?
30 bucks, dude. Easy to install. Then it went dead after several tests and seems to have shorted out. Avoid, says this person.
Yeah, if it breaks.
Didn't turn on, cheap radio, doesn't work, junk. Screen was dim. It's fine. We'll spend a couple hours wiring this in and have it break immediately. So yeah, let's do that. All right, we got our little head unit here, little dinky guy. We still have the vintage radio in here, but there's no way we can take this out. So this guy's gonna have to live in the glove box. The car doesn't have any speakers. So what we're gonna do is install the head unit and then hook an aux cord to it to a Bluetooth speaker. So let's see what we can do. Our producer welded together a bracket to hold the head unit into, which is very cool. Kid hiding right there. Now we're done.
Whoa, that's stealth, baby. I mean, it really does. Sorry, guys.
All right, the bracket I can't get to mount properly. Like, we taped it in. I used tape to fit it in. We're gonna just use a Bluetooth speaker at the end of the day. Let's just ditch this stuff and move on to our next product.
If you don't want to install an all-new system, if you want to keep the original look of the OEM head unit, then this thing.
Yeah, so it's got, you know, your cigarette lighter power
12
thing.
volt.
12 volt, whatever, dude.
Yeah. Hold on.
Are you getting a reading?
There's ghosts here.
All right, here's our little FM jacker from Nulaxi. I will connect via Bluetooth. There we go.
Non-invasive. It's a nice little.
Yeah, it's a nice little thing. Let's listen to a podcast, huh? Okay, we're listening to ourselves.
Yeah. Dude, listening to talk radio in an old Thunderbird is very nostalgic.
Yeah, feels good.
As far as like a quick fix goes,
Super easy.
super easy. Now we're listening to a podcast that we love. The Big Three, available wherever you listen to podcasts. Number one automotive podcast on the planet. Older cars tend to not have a lot of the more basic accessories we've come accustomed to these days, like air conditioning.
AC systems in older cars can range from non-existent to really expensive to get working again. So this next product will hopefully solve that problem. There we go. Check it out, James.
No.
This is the Patinary
Paffinary.
cooling car seat cover.
Paffinary.
Patinary. This thing is $100, James.
$100 for one?
For one, dude. I don't know. So this thing has fans in it to help cool off your sweaty butt. This is hilarious. How comfortable can this be? There's fans in here.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I've tested a couple of these before in videos, and I wouldn't rock it every day.
No, no.
But if you had a car with no AC, I might put it in there.
Dude, when we drove to New Mexico with the Z's, this would have been perfect, I think.
In a situation like that, I
Like
would.
that, yeah.
It looks dumb, but
It looks really stupid.
yeah.
I hope it works. Should we read some bad reviews? Okay, 1-star review. I do Unbur and my back bakes like a cake. This was fairly good relief for a few days, but now will not turn on. Dude, like, I feel like something like this needs to be $200 for it to be reliable, if that makes sense, you know? All right, let's go see if this cools our buns.
Yeah, or if it breaks immediately. All right, so it's nice and swampy out here, a beautiful California afternoon. Install seems pretty straightforward. Got some straps.
What does that say?
109 degrees.
No way.
I think it's working.
Okay.
There's nothing in here that like cools it.
It just blows air.
Yeah, it blows air. Now we're down to 104.
Okay.
It's not comfortable.
No, that's what I'm worried
There's like a
about.
bunch of lumps under it.
Yeah, I mean, it has big-ass plastic fans in there.
Yeah, so while I think this would cool me down marginally on a long drive, there's lumps under my butt. For $100, you might be able to fix your AC for a couple $100. You should look into it. I wouldn't buy this, no.
Old cars are huge. And if you spend all that money on getting beautiful tires for your old school ride, you want to make sure you're not banging them up every time you pull up to a curb, James.
Enter our next product, curb feelers.
These things retail for 19 bucks.
Great deal.
They look pretty sweet. I like the chrome finish on them. Let's look at some reviews.
Civic.
Someone put it on their little
That's a Honda
You got your curb feelers on the wrong side of your car.
You get your curb feelers on the wrong side of your car and also not further out than your wheel.
Yeah. This person did it wrong.
Yeah, this person did it
It's on the wrong side of your car. You want it on the curb side. Do you park on the driver's side? No, you park on the curb side. 1 star, wasted my money on 2 sets. They have parts that fall apart.
How hard are you hitting the curb there, boss?
Yeah. 1 week after the long stick started to fall off, not happy about this product at all. They broke off after 1 week. I don't know, man. I actually had curb feelers on my Imperial for a sec. Came on the car, but then I lowered my car and they just scraped against the ground the whole time. So I actually don't know how useful they'd be in feeling the curb. Let's go find a funny car to put these on. All right, I just put one of these things together. I'm not sure if I did it correctly. We're gonna go test fit. On the passenger side, should be something for this to grab onto. I mean, we'll have to adjust it, but that's hilarious. These should be separated, I think. Dude, I think that's pretty sick.
They look right at home on this beautiful
really do.
Boomer cigarette car.
They look great.
Let's see if they actually work. To the Thunderbird. My dad had a maroon Thunderbird just like this.
All right, we'll do a forward test first. Can I feel it? Can you hear it? I think we're scraping.
Yeah.
Love it.
Love it. I hear them.
Come on. Oh, scraping?
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, this is a very good parallel parking job. We heard them.
Yep.
They worked as advertised.
Yep.
And if you like the look, for 18 bucks, curb feelers work.
Next product. Sometimes the worn down paint on an older car looks kind of amazing.
But at the end of the day, that look is only gonna progress as your paint deteriorates more and more until eventually you don't even have a car left. You got a big old pile of iron.
So this next product will help you lock in that patina for good. All right, this stuff is Poppy's Patina. I've seen a lot of ads on my Instagram. I've been personally targeted.
Yeah, I get these ads on Facebook all the time.
I've never had the opportunity to use this.
Luckily, we have a car outside with some beautiful patina that's just begging to be preserved. Patina Turner. Let's go try it out on that. All right, before we hit this thing with the Poppy's Patina clear coat, we got to make it all smooth and looking good. So Nolan's hitting it with some Brillo pads, some Simple Green, and he's picking himself up by his bootstraps and using a whole lot of elbow grease. All right, now that the car's sanded and dry, we're gonna apply this wax and grease remover to get rid of any remnants before we apply the final coat of clear. I'm excited.
Me too. So what we're trying to do here is, like, you can see where maybe some of the residue like dried up right here. So we just gotta get that off. We don't want that to be encapsulated by the paint. So, oh yeah. That is a strong scent.
Panel by panel.
Panel by panel. All right, so we scuffed the paint. We hit it with degreaser, we let it dry. Then we mixed 50-50 gloss and matte for a nice satin finish. All that's left to do now is use my sponge to wipe the paint on the car.
Yeah. Let's take these sponges and paint Nolan's car.
Yeah, this is nerve-wracking, but we ball.
So it's the next day. We've had a night to dry, and I gotta say, man, I like it.
From 20 feet away, it looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I came in early this morning, did a second coat on it because it was looking kind of streaky, and it still looks kind of streaky. There's a lot of drip marks, as you can see. Look, in retrospect, I'm not really the best painter. Clearly.
Nolan is famously not good with applying paint.
This is the worst thing I've ever done.
I also think that Poppy's may have done too good of a job at advertising.
I really
The
think so.
advertising is a little bit misleading. It's not as easy as it looks in the Instagram videos, but I think it is a good product. You need to take a little bit more time than they allude to.
I think I would have had a lot better of a result if I had sprayed it. The applicator sponges that they send you are like, they're not
Yeah,
easy to use. They're not good.
The actual chemical will work. You just have to use your best judgment
Yeah,
and try
it's-
pretty hard to do it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. Go to Zoomies, get yourself some apparel. Love you.